Hey teachers, Rachel Parlett here from the Classroom Nook, and in this training video we're going to talk about using individual behavior management tools to help reach the needs of each student in your classroom. There are several benefits to using individual behavior management tools. One of them is that it's goal-oriented. So students are going to agree upon a specific behavioral goal and they're going to work at it bit by bit to help them reach that goal. It's also self-paced. So with whole class behavioral management tools, a lot of times the whole class has to work together. They all have to be on the same page in order to reach a specific goal or earn a specific reward. Whereas individual management tools allow students to work at their own pace and work towards their goals as they can. So 3 behavior management tools I'm going to discuss with you that I have found to be very successful and beneficial in the classroom. The first one is accomplishment necklaces, punch cards, and behavior contracts. And I'm going to discuss each of these with a little bit more detail. The first is punch cards. So when a student has demonstrated agreed upon behavior, so you're going to talk about it with each student what their particular behavior is that they want to work towards, he or she receives a punch in their behavior card. When the card has been completely full, they've gotten all of their punches, they get a reward also that they've agreed upon. So you can easily differentiate this by having certain students punch through a certain amount of holes. So this is nice if you have students that really need to kind of work at it when it comes to behavior. You can start with a smaller set of holes to punch and then have them work towards keeping their behavior strong so that they can punch through several holes in order to reach their reward. So it's a great way to kind of progress through with students. Some might have 8 holes that they need to punch through, some may have 10 holes, 15 holes, however many you want to do. You can tweak it to meet each student's behavioral needs. The idea here is that it's tailored to each student, so students don't need to worry about who has how many holes to punch through because they're all working towards different goals. And you want to be clear about that with students, that it doesn't matter how many holes they have to punch through compared to their classmates. It's all tailored toward their specific needs. The second one is accomplishment necklaces. So these are really great if you really want to highlight a student's behavior or a special accomplishment, just to make them feel special, to help them stand out among their classmates, especially those students who may not get any recognition otherwise. You can be as very simple or as generic as "my teacher thinks I'm awesome," or if they're showing a increase in knowledge in a specific subject, you can give them the "ask me, I'm an expert," and just makes them feel like they have something to contribute to their class. You can get even specific with accomplishment necklaces that say, "I know my math facts, I went up a reading level, my writing rocks." All of these are still generic enough that you can use them for a variety of situations. Allow them to wear this necklace throughout the day, in the hallways, in lunchroom, at specials, and in the classroom. We also have behavioral contracts. Now this you probably will not use with every student in your classroom. This is brought into the picture when a student is really struggling and now it's time to bring in the parents, all the teachers involved, and the student, and they work together upon an agreed upon behavioral goal. So you're going to fill out this contract with the student and you're going to agree upon the goal itself and put it in writing. Action steps to help reach that goal. So you're going to talk with students about what may help them be successful and where they can go for help, as well as the reward that they're going to get when they've reached that specific goal. And all of the parties that are involved, the teacher, the student, and the parent, are going to assign this behavioral contract so that you know that everybody's on board, and you're going to refer to it often so that a student knows what they're working towards. So make sure that you download all 3 of these individual behavior management tools. You don't need to use them all at the same time. You might bring them out at different points during the school year, but they're there to kind of keep things fresh so that students have a way to keep track of their behavior progress. There you have it, your individual behavior management tools.